FinWizard is an educational platform to learn about finance and seek financial advice from the best advisors.
What is retirement planning? Retirement planning involves determining retirement income goals and what's needed to achieve those goals. Retirement planning includes identifying income sources, sizing up expenses, implementing a savings program, and managing assets and risk. Future cash flows are estimated to gauge whether the retirement income goal is possible. You can start at any time, but it works best if you factor it into your financial planning as early as possible. That's the best way to ensure a safe, secure, and fun retirement. The fun part is why it makes sense to pay attention to the serious and perhaps boring part, planning how you'll get there. 8 Essential Tips for Retirement Saving. Understanding retirement planning. In the simplest sense, retirement planning is what one does to be prepared for life after paid work ends. This isn't just financially, but in all aspects of life. The non-financial aspects include lifestyle choices such as how to spend time in retirement, where to live, and when to quit working altogether, among other things. A holistic approach to retirement planning considers all these areas. The emphasis that one puts on retirement planning changes at different stages of life. For instance, early in a person's working life, retirement planning is about setting aside enough money for retirement. During the middle of your career, it might also include setting specific income or asset targets and taking steps to achieve them. Once you reach retirement age, you go from accumulating assets to what planners call the distribution phase. You're no longer paying into your retirement accounts. Instead, your decades of saving begin paying you out. Some retirement plans change depending on where you are. For instance, the United States and Canada each have unique systems of workplace-sponsored plans. How much do you need to retire? Remember that retirement planning starts long before you retire. The general rule is the sooner you start, the better. Your magic number, which is the amount you need to retire comfortably, is highly personalized. But there are numerous rules of thumb that can give you an idea of how much to save. Start as early as you can on whatever method that you, and possibly a financial planner, use to calculate your retirement savings needs. Steps to retirement planning. Regardless of where you are in life, there are several key steps that apply to almost everyone during the retirement planning. The following are some of the most common. Come up with a plan. This includes deciding when you want to start saving, when you want to retire, and how much you'd like to save for your ultimate goal. Decide how much you'll set aside each month. Using automatic deductions takes away the guesswork, keeps you on track, and takes away the temptation to stop or forget depositing money on your own. Choose the right accounts for you. Take the chance to invest in a 401k or similar account if your employer offers that option. Stages of retirement planning. Below are some guidelines for successful retirement planning at different stages of your life. Young adulthood, ages 21 to 35. Those embarking on adult life may not have a lot of money free to invest. But they do have time to let investments mature, which is a critical and valuable piece of retirement savings. This is because of the principle of compounding. Compound interest allows interest to earn interest, and the more time you have, the more interest you will earn. Even if you can only put aside $50 a month, it will be worth 3 times more if you invest it at age 25 than if you wait to start investing until age 45, thanks to the joys of compounding. You might be able to invest more money in the future, but you'll never be able to make up for any lost time. Keep in mind that certain federal agencies and uniformed services offer thrift savings plans. Early midlife, ages 36 to 50. Early midlife tends to bring a number of financial strains, including mortgages, student loans, insurance premiums, and credit card debt. However, it's critical to continue saving at this stage of retirement planning. The combination of earning more money and the time you still have to invest and earn interest makes these years some of the best for aggressive savings. Some employer-sponsored plans offer a Roth option to set aside after-tax retirement contributions. You are limited to the same annual limit, but there are no income limitations as with a Roth IRA. Finally, don't neglect life insurance and disability insurance. You want to ensure that your family could survive financially without pulling from retirement savings should something happen to you. Later midlife, ages 50 to 65. As you would age, your investment accounts should become more conservative. While time is running out to save for people at this stage of retirement planning, there are a few advantages. Higher wages and potentially having some of the aforementioned expenses, mortgages, student loans, credit card debt, etc., paid off by this time can leave you with more disposable income to invest. And it's never too late to set up and contribute to a 401k or an IRA. One benefit of this retirement planning stage is catch-up contributions. From age 50 on, you can contribute an additional $1,000 a year to your traditional or Roth IRA and an additional $7,500 a year to your 401k in 2023, up from $6,500 for 2022. For those who have maxed out tax incentive retirement savings options, consider other forms of investment to supplement your retirement savings. Certificates of deposit, CDS, blue chip stocks, or certain real estate investments, like a vacation home that you rent out, may be reasonably safe ways to add to your nest egg. You can also begin to get a sense of what your Social Security benefits will be and at what age it makes sense to start taking them. Eligibility for early benefits starts at age 62, but the retirement age for full benefits is 66. This is also the time to look into long-term care insurance, which will help cover the costs of a nursing home or home care should you need it in your advanced years. If you don't properly plan for health-related expenses, especially unexpected ones, they can decimate your savings. How do I start planning for retirement? Retirement planning isn't difficult. It's as easy as setting aside some money every month. Every little bit counts. The easiest way is to start contributing through an employer-sponsored plan if your company offers one. You may also want to consider talking to a professional, such as a financial planner or investment broker who can steer you in the right direction. The earlier you start, the better. That's because your investments grow over time by earning interest. And you'll earn interest on that interest. Why is retirement planning so important? Retirement planning allows you to sock away enough money to maintain the same lifestyle you currently have. After all, no one wants to work right up until the end. While you may work part-time or pick up the odd gig here or there, it probably won't be enough to sustain your current lifestyle. And Social Security benefits will only take you so far. That's why it's so important to have a viable plan that allows you to get the maximum amount of money when you retire. What other aspects should I consider during retirement? Retirement planning is such an important part of your financial well-being. But there are other things you need to consider outside of what happens after you retire. Ensure that your finances are giving you the biggest tax breaks possible, so a Roth conversion may be a good idea if you believe you'll be earning some income later on in life. You may also want to consider what happens to your assets after you die, which is where estate planning comes into play. Life insurance can help offset any expenses that you leave behind for your loved ones if you become injured or die unexpectedly. Few words from Where Your Energy. Everyone dreams of the day they can finally say goodbye to the workforce and retire. But doing so costs money. That's where retirement planning comes into play. And it doesn't matter at which point you are in your life. Sure, you may have Social Security benefits, but that may not be enough, especially if you're used to a certain lifestyle. Setting aside money now means you'll have less to worry about later.
Subscribe to us for amazing financial content and press bell icon.